Let's take a look at how to beat Khmun Skogul Vigor. The first team we're going to use is a free-to-play team. It's with Sath, Melia, and Thrain. My Sath is on Despair Will. Will is recommended so that the enemy Vigor does not defense break you on turn 1 into a Khmun skill 2, and you just get eliminated and the game is over. Obviously, you want to keep Sath alive so that you get the extra damage from your dots. My Thrain is on triple shield for extra survivability to help you survive Skogul's S2. My Melia is on a terrible set for that I've used that I had from about a year ago, so anyone can improve the Melia set. It should be a Vio set, preferably, or you could potentially run Despair. So the idea with this team is you're going to do your Sath S2, potentially stun them if you have them on Despair. You're going to do your Thrain S2 to add more dots, and then also S3 if you'd like to, in order to stun them. In this case, only one unit had dots, which was very unfortunate, so I didn't go for the S3. But the idea is you're just going to dot everything, kill them, and there's no cleansing, there's no immunity after the will runes drop off. So as long as you're able to control them and put enough dots, they should die before they're able to kill you. Anyone that's made a Giants team, a while back when the dot teams were a big thing, should have these units already in their storage or possibly already built. So this is definitely a free-to-play team that almost anyone can use. And it does have a good win rate against this defense. Even if Sath dies in this case, it's not over. You still have dot damage. They can't cleanse it. You can potentially stun them. Melia couldn't get Vio procs if she's on Vio and just load up those dots and kill things. So for those of you who are kind of newer to the game and you're thinking, oh, there's no way I can compete in Siege, this is definitely one of the stronger teams against Khmun Skogul Vigor, which is something you still see a lot at G1 or lower. So this is a team that if you've already got the units, definitely build it and consider using it. You can also use it against other teams that don't have immunity, so any team without immunity or cleanse. Back in the day, there was people that used to use it against Molly, even though you don't see Molly used a lot, because she really only has one cleanse with her S2, which is only available once in a while. So you can sometimes use this against teams that have Molly as their healer. But overall, this is a good team. It's easy to build, so definitely recommend this if you're looking to get into Siege. You're looking for more teams, because a lot of people are going to have these units already, so there's no reason not to have this, at least in your memory bank, as a possibility of something you can use. So this is just a showcase of the defense itself. We're showing the record 15-6. Overall, they're 18-6. So this is actually a really strong Khmun Skogul Vigor, and I brought in a not very strong Melia, just an okay Sath and Thrain, and I was able to beat it. So here we're going to take a look at my Talia, Sabrina, and Harmonia. This is one of my personal go-tos whenever I seek Khmun Skogul Vigor. This team has a very high win rate. I run my Sabrina and Talia on Vampire just to make sure that they have extra healing so that the Skogul Rock does not kill them or has a much lower chance of killing them. So the idea here, as you can see, I started with the Vigor, and the reason for that is because he does not have the Khmun shield at the moment. Once he does get the Khmun shield, you're going to want to focus whichever target does not have the shield. So now Khmun just dropped his shield, so he's now my target. So whichever unit between Khmun or Vigor does not have the shield, that's your target. You're going to kill Vigor or Khmun first, and whichever one you did not kill first, you're going to kill second. So if you kill Vigor first, you're going to kill Khmun second, and Skogul is always last. So you're always going to target either Vigor or Khmun until both of them are dead, and then you're going to focus on the Skogul. The main thing you're going to try to avoid, if possible, is hitting the Skogul when he has his rock up. So you can try to time it so that when you kill Vigor or Khmun, like Skogul's rock's not up, so you're not hitting him, resetting his cooldown, and then he can double rock you and kill both of your twins. So we're going to take another look at the same type of defense, different player. It is important to have will runes on your Harmonia For the same reason you want will runes on your Sath, you don't want Harmonia getting defense broken into a Khmun skill 2, which could possibly kill your Harmonia or put her at very low health, and then, maybe the Skogul Vigor procs like that and kills her because she got low because of the defense break. So definitely 100% recommend will runes on Harmonia. The two twins can have any set that you want. They don't have to be vampire. They can be violent. They can be some sort of broken set. They could be even something like fatal, which doesn't sound great, but it could possibly work just because you don't necessarily need any certain specific set to make this work. The twins by themselves do a lot of damage. My twins don't have any skill ups at all, and still they do just fine. Their runes are not fantastic. So again, this is another team that a lot of people can definitely build. A lot of people have water twins already built 6-starred. So definitely this is a team that I would recommend. So team number 3, this is one of my favorites. I love using Lulu, Vigor, and Skogul here. Even against 5-star defenses, this is absolutely a fantastic offense. Skogul always on Vio Destroy, highly recommend Destroy. Vigor on Vio Destroy, again, highly recommend Destroy. It's going to help you in those closer fights where the opponent just has too much HP for you to kill them in the beginning. You can wear them down with your Destroy runes, and then eventually you're just going to kill them because they have no HP, you destroyed it already. So even if your rune quality is lower than your opponent, you can still get a win. Definitely one of my go-to teams. Very, very strong. You have 2 healers, you have a cleanser, you have 3 tanky units that almost never die. You have Skogul, who just does crazy damage once you go from 3 units to 2 units down to 1 unit. Skogul can kill any of those annoying units like a Riley when it's Riley versus your team. Some earlier, newer game, new players to this game, they're going to struggle against a solo Riley just because Riley's so annoying, and when you hit her, she constantly gets her totems, and then she can have immunity forever when she's the only unit that's left. Skogul solves that problem. He can kill anything one-on-one. The Skogul Rock just annihilates anything one-on-one except for special units like Leica, because Leica can't die in one hit. But annoying units like Kinky, Riley, definitely Skogul can handle those units, and that's one of the reasons I love Skogul. For new players, because he can win those situations that would otherwise be draws, simply because you don't have enough damage to kill the unit that's left on the field. It's the same reason why using those destroy runes is extremely important. It's going to get you wins when otherwise you'd be drawing or you wouldn't be able to finish the match. So here the general strategy is I go for the Vigor. You're going to want to destroy his HP. If he has the shield, again, you're going to be switching over to the Khmun, so you're either going to be hitting Khmun or Vigor, so similar to the Twins team, you're going to hit Khmun or Vigor. Your goal is just simply to do damage to them, get some destroy on them. When they don't have will runes on, you're going to try to use Vigor skill 3, get a defense break, and just do damage, destroy them, destroy their HP until you can kill them, and then when it's just Skogul versus the world, you're just going to kill the Skogul, and it's going to be GG. And as always, don't forget to like and subscribe, and feel free to comment down below if you have any questions or suggestions.